Hi there from Waikiki. This is Honolulu, Hawaii, Thomas Allen Berg, and I would just like to say thank you, thank you, thank you, Madonna. Always, for years, you have been a ray of light. Your spirit shines into this dark, unhappy world, civilization that we have right now, and you constantly tell us through your music, like this wonderful song Ray of Light, to wake up while there's still time, to wake up to the light that we are, the light that makes the universe a sacred and holy place, in spite of the fact that the powers that be in the world right now would like to silence people like Madonna, people who are brave and courageous and who are willing to stand up for the truth of who they really are. Because Madonna represents something more than just a pop star, a wonderful pop star and queen of pop. She also represents the Madonna, the actual feminine aspect of the universe, which I'm going to show you right now because we're having a beautiful sunset in Waikiki, and it is an aspect of beauty. There we go. And the beauty of creation is an aspect of God's creativity which is associated with the feminine. In fact, the blue sky, the pale blue sky, is often referred to as Madonna's veil. Anyway, thank you, Madonna, for reminding us that the feminine aspect of the cosmic superself out of which we all come is zapping us with rays of light, even as we speak, even as the sun sets over the South Pacific out there right now. Isn't that beautiful? Here, let me show you a little bit of Waikiki at sunset. There's the canal, the Alawai Canal. There are the mountains, Manoa Valley, very sacred area. And there we see, once again, the sun. Just now setting over the beautiful South Pacific. Anyway, Madonna, I would like to, if there's any way to get this to you, I would like to ask your help in starting a revolution. I know you love kids, and I am a teacher of 37 years, and I absolutely love kids. Kids are more connected to the ray of light. They haven't been so yet hypnotized to the point that they think of themselves only as a hunk of flesh instead of a conduit for God's living, loving light. I know you love kids, and I know that you want to impact the world in a positive way. I know you've been having you've been on a spiritual quest, and I hear that you've been having a spiritual awakening, as many of us are having, and I would like to ask your help in starting a revolution based on the fact that if we are going to save this world, we're going to have to help our children stay awake. And the way the system is set up right now, the way the media is set up, the mass media, the mass marketing, the way public education is set up, even the way organized religion is set up, it's a matrix. It's a mental matrix that seeks to actually put kids to sleep to who they really are as divine cosmic super self beings manifesting here as individual rays of light, as you so well put it in your song. Anyway, I've written a book that I would very much like to get into the public conversation. The book is called Uncle Tom's Classroom, How One Public School Teacher Awakened His Students to the Cosmic Super Self Within. And let me just read a little bit really quickly from the back, right here, where it says, "Throw off your chains and set yourself free. Remember the quantum field master you were born to be." Now, I know that that's in your music. And if there was some way that we could get the system to begin to acknowledge children's rights to study about and to discover and explore who they really are as the point of their education, not what they're supposed to do to fit in to the capitalistic world economic merry-go-round. I know that you know this, and I know that you have the power and influence that perhaps you could write a song, or you could start some kind of campaign, a children's rights campaign. Let me read to you what I downloaded as a poem from the children to the adults. And it's based on a quote from Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe, in which she says, "This little book is about the liberation of an entire race with a tender character unlike the hard and dominant race, a race hitherto ignored by society." And then I wrote, one day sitting in the back of my middle school class, I taught every grade in San Francisco from kindergarten through 8th grade. So I was able to discover something which I would like to share with you, and then I would like to beg you to help bring this into the public conversation via a song perhaps, I don't know, but we haven't even begun to talk about the terrorization and the hypnotic trance being laid upon our children via fear, via out and out fear. Anyway, I wrote here, "A race called every child. I am the voice of every child, crying out to the giants of the world, cut not my wings, blind not my ears, and fill not my mind with all your age-old fears. Just teach me, please, the truth of who I am. Tell me where I came from. Tell me why I'm here, and teach me that no matter what I dream, I always, always can." Now, I know, Madonna, that you live this. You know, in your being a being, that you are a divine being. You're a God in the making. You're an awakening God. I know that. I've always seen that and heard that. I love the way you do cutting edge. Everything you do is so cutting edge. And here is a cutting edge idea, a cutting edge suggestion that I would like to ask your help with. After having taught for 37 years in the Peace Corps, Teacher Corps, and all the grades that are between K and 8, I discovered something. I discovered that the ray of light that is inside children, the divine spark that is inside children, the natural joie de vivre, the natural joy, the life force, like Luke Skywalker said, the force is with us. That force is literally denied from the minute they walk into the classroom until they graduate and are set up to become Neo in the Matrix. Set up to feed the Matrix with their labor. This incredible matrix, this economic matrix run by the world bankers. Education is a tool of theirs to try to get children to forget that they are cosmic super selves. They contain the living, loving light of God. And if we weren't forcing them through terror to forget this, they would naturally grow up as living rays of light. They would all live up to their potential. They would at least have a much greater chance to live up to their potential, as you have, because they don't anymore allow the voices of the big systems like organized religion, the economy, politics, even the voices of their peers.